Herdsmen hand over family member to police for killing farmer. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Herdsmen have handed over Jabbar Nuhu, a member of their family, to the police over their large killing of a farmer at Bala village in Duku local government area of Gombe State. Daily Trust gathered that the incident happened last week following an altercation that ensued between the 15-year-old Nuhu and the farmer over farm encroachment. A security source told City News that the deceased, Koro Sendo, 35 years, asked Nuhu to vacate his farmland alongside his herds, a request he declined. According to the source, insults by the herder's refusal to heed his command, the farmer pounced on Nuhu, and in the process, the teenager stabbed Sindu on the stomach that he died on the way to hospital in Duku. When contacted, police spokesman in the state, Malam Buba, said he would revert to a reporter, but did not as at press time. Can you imagine what is going on? Are you listening to this? No, information getting to us last week now was... sincerely, Nigeria is a very depressing country. It can throw you into depression. If Nigeria is a very depressing country, I repeat. Information getting to us was that a man was sentenced to death by hanging for protecting himself against a Fulani herdsman. And I'm saying, when did we get here? How can me now, I am in my farmland, my own farmland, and somebody comes with his or her herds and, try to, trample my crops and ruin whatever I've been trying to build for only God knows when. Then I say, no, you're not going to do so. And in the middle of a fight now, I mistakenly, in self-defense, I shoot this man. It is clear that I have a machete wound on my hand because this man tried to machete me. And the court still sentenced me for protecting myself. Beautiful. Isn't that wonderful? No, we should clap for the judge. Look, in Nigeria, the masses are in trouble because you run to the government that you are being oppressed. The government takes you, squeeze the life out of you, and send your oppressor. He sends your oppressor away. In short, they even give him food to eat and wine to drink on his way back. I do not understand how we get here. How is there any logic in this? Now, I am sure that this particular person must have listened to this particular news. Of course, if I do this and go, I will go scot-free. Can you imagine? Can you really imagine? Now, what is happening? I said it so. I said so that last week, that because this has happened, born people will feel, and nothing will happen. We can kill farmers and nothing will happen. Can you see what is going on now? Can you see? In a country where they claim to be democracy. Meanwhile, in all totality, it is dictatorship that is going on. Nigeria continues to lie to itself that it is practicing democracy. Meanwhile, they do not allow the electorate to exercise their fundamental human rights. It is every now and then that the government is bringing policies that will continue to plunge the people into more suffering. The government only brings up policies that enriches its own pockets. Sincerely, and I'm asking myself, how are our heroes going to be feeling? I'm sure they're going to be wailing in their graves. The likes of Zeke, the likes of Ahmedu Bello, the likes of Tafawa Balewa, who fought that this country should be together. I'm sure that they'll be turning in their graves in what is going on. And you know what? In the midst of all this, the government and the current administration is still saying that Nigeria's unity is not negotiable. Really? Like, wow. Nothing is being done. About last week, last 2 weeks, or last month, the Southern governors came together and signed an anti-open grazing bill into law. Why? Because of the clashes between herders and farmers. Let me quote that before the present crisis between herders and farmers, herders used to live in peace. Not until these Fulani herdsmen begin encroaching into people's farm, destroying farms. Not only that, they rape women, they kill farmers. Now, the Southern governors have looked towards the government, the federal government, and nothing has been done. It is like those news, they don't get to the ear of the government. What did they do since they were elected? Now, I keep saying that as an elected state governor or an elected president or local government chairman or senator or whatever position you are occupying, your primary obligation and priority is the security of lives and property of your people. Quote me anywhere. Whether you are the state level, you are the federal level, and you are the local level, your primary responsibility is to make sure your citizens' life and property are safe. Now, tell me, these southern governors now did what they think it was right. And do you know what the federal government came out to say? The federal government said that this header should sue the... Oh my goodness. Hey, God. It is very tragic. Sincerely. It is tragic. I've said it. If you want to be depressed, just come to Nigeria. If you're not in Nigeria, only listening to the news on a daily basis will send you deep into depression. Now, these southern governors now, the federal government said it has thrown its weight behind people that are killers. Oh my goodness. That it has thrown its weight behind people that are killers, that they should sue this South governor. That in fact, that it is an it is an infringement on the herders' fundamental rights. That the herders have freedom of movement. And I'm saying freedom of movement to go and kill, right? To go and ruin people's means of living. And to go and rape, right? Is that it? Is that it? Sincerely, I don't even know how we got here. But I want to believe that Nigerians, come 2023, I'm sure they have learned enough lesson now. Everybody have been roasted. If you say you're not feeling the heat, definitely don't worry. It is because maybe you have someone in government, or you have someone that is calming the heat. One day, the heat will get to you. Sincerely. Now tell me how this is making sense. This is exactly what the southern governors saw and came together and signed the anti-open grazing bill into law. And unfortunately, the federal government told these people openly that no, it is an infringement on the herders' rights. That, everybody had the right to move. Whenever the law favors the government or favors a particular region, a certain region, the government will remember that there is law. In fact, they will remember that there are laws that are enshrined in the constitution. But if it is in another region, they will forget everything concerning the law. In fact, the constitution will not be working. Is this not injustice? This is exactly what the southern governors are avoiding, or we are avoiding. They did not want such a thing to continue to happen. And of course, then I said kudos to them for using putting on their thinking caps. And they are not waiting for the federal government to come and say, the government is always good at coming out to say, we continue to commemorate with their families, we send our condolences. Really? When you know what to do to avert the death, you keep sending condolences to people who died. Oh my goodness. Nigerians, hope you have learned your lesson. Hope you have learned your lessons, because come 2023, they are going to come again with their promises. They are going to give you good roads. They are going to do this. Make sure you are going to vote into power. Someone that is competent. Do not vote for he's my person, he's your person. It will be, you're going to be shooting yourself in the leg. That is it. I just hope that this boy now, he's even a minor. How did they even start from? It is well with Nigeria. It is well. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.